Hey cuties, what's up? We're back with some more. Duolingo, of course, is on making it transit plans. We're still legendarying everything. We got, what, 2 more? Including this one. So, I mean, this is the first of the 2 that's left before we move on to the next lesson, I think. Professor Yamada is the Chinese teacher. This is Yamada Sensei.
Yamada Sensei.
Sensei on here twice. Oh, because it's a Chinese teacher. I don't know.
What?
Chugokugo.
Chugokugo no sensei desu.
That makes sense. Professor Yamada is the Chinese teacher. Is teacher of science. Why would I say teacher of science? Teacher of Chinese. That seems fine to me. Yeah.
田中先生の授業は楽しいですか?
Or immediate yawns kick in. So Professor Tanaka's class is fun, or is it fun? Is Professor Tanaka's class fun? Would the classes make more sense? Is Professor Tanaka's classes... is Professor Tanaka's class fun? That's fine. After soccer, Saka no ato. I always take a bath. Fu, right? Is there fu in there? Or no? Ofuro? Is that bath? Oyogimasu. Ne hairimasu. Itsumo densha korai. Or itsumo. And then I have no clue. Oyogi sounds like swimming.
I
wonder what was that. So soccer after it, always bath I take. And I swear this is swimming or something that has to do with swimming. Or it's at least not taking something, right? So... Cool.
休みの日はいろいろなアニメを見ます。大きいは休みの日はいろいろなアニメを見ます。いろいろアニメ休みの日はいろいろなアニメを見ます。な、アニメを見ます。休みの日はいろいろなアニメを見ます。
Okay, so... Yasumi no hi is on days off. On days off, I watch all kinds of anime, or a lot of anime, all sorts of anime. Yep, on days off I watch all sorts of anime. The test is on Tuesday. Tuesday must be fire day, so... That's not right, but how do we do this? The test is on urusai. That's like shut up, noisy, quiet, be quiet, right? Urusai. So urusai, urusei. I feel like it's similar, but they're not exactly the same. But I feel like you usually will hear people like screaming urusai or something like that in like anime when they're telling someone to shut up or be quiet. Itori day, that's like doing something alone, right? It's been a long time since we used that word. Suma. The test is on Tuesday.
Test wa.
I think when you're doing weird stuff like this, tests Tuesday it is. Makes more sense than this. You know, Tuesday test it is. That doesn't make sense, right? This makes sense though. Test Tuesday it is. Yeah.
宿題の後、よく何をしますか?
Yawning again. Shukudai no ato. After homework, I think. Often, what do you do? So, after homework, what do you often do? Tomorrow,
明日
I have 2 classes.
は
Futari.
2つ
We're not going to go with futari, we're going with futatsu. Futari is for 2 people, but I swear I've seen futari used for things that isn't people. But futatsu. How do you do this? I mean, this is the end here with arimasu, right? But and then like ga in front of that, ga arimasu. But then, do I need no? Like, futatsu no jugyo or no? Is futatsu jugyo fine or jugyo no futatsu? This one is, I probably will get wrong.
授業の2つがあります
I have 2 classes. Classes of 2.
2つの
2's classes. See, this is like, if this is supposed to connect to the front part, it's like 2. It's like this is saying whatever follows belongs to it, but that doesn't make sense, right? So
の
that's why I want to write it like this, but if I get it wrong, so be it, right? Tomorrow, classes 2 of, I have. Let's go with, I don't know if I need to know. The no probably doesn't mean isn't needed. Ashita wa jugyo ga futatsu. Yeah. The no threw me off. If the no wasn't here, I probably would have actually thought about putting this there. It's the only reason it's wrong. It doesn't need the no, and the ga needs to be pushed forward. Yeah, so it's good on them that they put this down there, because again, I feel like if this wasn't there, I would have gotten it right, because I would have like thought, you know, maybe this goes here, because it's one of those situations where the particle doesn't connect to the literal end of the sentence, it connects slightly before.
毎晩掃除をします。
Maiban, it's every evening or night. Sol or zolji wo shimasu. So every night I do whatever the heck zolji is. Which is confusing only because we know that zol also means elephant, so this has nothing to do with elephant. I guess zolji has to be, I could be cleaning too, shoot. These are the only 2 things that are down here. I'm not gonna say gardening because that doesn't make sense. I do the cleaning every night. And then this
明
again.
日は授業が2つあります
Tomorrow I have 2 classes, so tomorrow classes 2 of I have is the music teacher, Professor Smith. So with this, I don't know if we start with Professor Smith or we end with Professor Smith. No, you know, like
音楽の先生はスミス先生ですか
Like, music teacher, Professor Smith, is it? Or would you, Professor Smith, music teacher, is it? That's why I hate when they translate stuff into English sometimes, because it's saying, is the music teacher Professor Smith? So, why wouldn't it also in Japanese reflect that? Because there's no reason to flip it around in English. You can just literally translate it to being the same thing, you know? Music teacher Smith, is it? You could just be like, okay, is the music teacher Professor Smith? But sometimes Professor Smith will be in the front and music teacher will be in the back. And then in English, we'll have it flipped around, right? To, is the music teacher Professor Smith? Even though if I wanted to like translate that, I would do it the other way around. If I had freedom to translate it however I wanted. Because like, what's the difference between is the music teacher Professor Smith and is Professor Smith the music teacher? Those two sentences are not different enough for me to care. They're basically the same sentence to me. Is the music teacher Professor Smith? Is Professor Smith the music teacher? Like maybe there's like a subtle difference, I guess. Like, is the music teacher? You're talking about the music teacher and asking if they are Smith. Whereas the other sentence is you're talking about Smith and asking if they are the music teacher. So like the main subject of one sentence is the music teacher and the main subject is Mr. Smith. But again, for me, I don't really care. So music teacher Smith, is it? I'm fine with getting it wrong. Apparently that's right though.
よく一人で美味しいご飯を作ります。
Went on that huge rant and it didn't matter. It was fine. Often alone, delicious meals I make. I often make tasty meals on my own. There, that seems fine. Often alone. Again, I like that they're using the word alone. It's been a long time since they've used it, but I don't think it's a word I'm going to forget, since again, it's probably been months and months, not like a year, since we used the word hitori, or hitori day, and I have not forgotten it, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, often alone, delicious meals I make. So I have to make tasty meals on my own. What time are you returning home? Nanji ni for time.
何時に
I don't know what the word return is. It must be kairimasu, just because there is no other way to end this sentence. So nanji ni kairimasu ka? So what time are you returning? Where is home? Uchi, I guess, is home, right? There's another ni. Uchi ni nanji ni? Is that acceptable? If that's acceptable, that means
に
this could be anywhere, which means I could get it wrong. It might want to be there instead. Like, what goes first, the time or the subject, I guess? That's not the subject, but... What time are you returning home? I like that we keep seeing the word urusai. Nothing. We don't need any of this, so it's just a matter of, does home go first or does home go second? I don't care if it's wrong. It can go either way, it looks like. Yeah, it's one of those ones where it doesn't matter. Home can go first, or the question of time can go first. So in English, what would that be? Like, what time are you returning home? Obviously would be the time up front. Which is, again, this is one of those things I was talking about where, you know, it's house, then time, question. But here it's like time, then house. Even though they did want time in the house. But sometimes this would be the other way around, right? Where it says time, then house, but then house would be first in front of the time. But yeah, what would that be? Like, what time are you returning home? Returning home at what time? I don't know. Returning home at what time is not really a good sentence. I don't know, can you flip this around in English? I don't know.
お風呂の後、ストレッチをします。
Was this just like after a bath I do stretches? I don't know. After what do you even translate here? This is like after I bathe, but bathe isn't here. After the bath, I guess, I do some stretches. After the bath. Do I like that for the translation of ofuro no ato? After the bath, after a bath, I would accept, not after the bath. So yeah, I don't like after the bath. Like after a bath is fine. Tomorrow,
明日
I'm gonna wake up early. So early, hayaku? Is that early? I wouldn't have assumed it was hayaku, but ashita.
は早く
Moshiroi akimasu. Must be akimasu because it's the only word here.
起き
But
ます
okay, sorry. There's no connector, so I'm like,
Wa.
oof. Ashita. I don't like that. Early. It's because like tomorrow, early wake up. Early, I'm gonna wake up, but there's no connection. I think no, that's fine. Is the deadline tomorrow? Do I even know what deadline looks like anymore? Shimekiri? It's only a weird word down there. It's the deadline tomorrow. So this is one I probably got wrong in the past because of how again the sentences work. Because it's asking, is the deadline tomorrow? So it might be one of the 1 in 20 time, 1 in 20th time that it's like the tomorrow is not the very first word. It's actually at the end of the sentence, which we had earlier as well. We had another thing that had something at the end of the sentence rather than at the beginning, even though it normally would have been in the beginning. So I think this is like deadline
締め
first.
切りは明日ですか
Like deadline tomorrow, is it? I think is what it should be. Yeah, instead of like tomorrow up front, because normally it would be like up front, right? Tomorrow deadline is it, but no, it's the other way. Today
今日は
I have Spanish class, so Spanish class, Spain goal.
スペイン語の授業があります。
Today Spanish class I have. Do you always have a lot of homework? Now this one I don't know where to put itsumo at. Question mark. Do you always have a lot of? I guess it has to be in front, right? So itsumo, taksan, and shukodai.
はありますか
Is that it? So always a lot of homework? Do you have? Like this feels like it goes somewhere else, but have a lot of homework, it should be connected because you're gonna have a lot of homework that's connected together. So have a lot of homework always? This might go at the end of the sentence. Shukudai wa itsumo takusan arimasu. See, this sentence is so weird. I know it felt off, like it could be completely switched around, except the way I put it, which is weird, because mine is like everything's out of order. It went shukodai, then itsumo, then takusan. Mine's itsumo, then takusan, then shukodai. Like everything is out of order. You know, this is 3 on mine, but it's 1 here. This is first here, but it's second here, and then this is third down here, and then 2 here. So homework, always a lot of. Do you have is what's written down here. School ends at 2 o'clock today. Gakko?
学校
I don't know where this should go. We're kind of just getting lucky with the answers today. School ends at 2 o'clock today, so that's the end of the sentence. This is 2 o'clock. Today we have kyo as well.
今日は2時に学校終わります。
I would like to write it like that, but maybe today, school, 2 o'clock, it ends like that. This needs to go there, but I don't know if we connect ni into an owari. Maybe you can do that, but that doesn't feel right.
は
I don't like any of this combination, so I can... School ends at 2 o'clock today. I think having kyo at the front is fine for a sentence like this. It's not specifically asking or saying anything about the day, I think, in a way that would put it at the end of the sentence. So start with today, then you can go into wa if you want to, but that's like, do you gakko niji ni owarimasu, or do you go wa niji ni gakko owari? Like no connector between these two. Today's school, 2 o'clock it ends. Today, 2 o'clock school ends. Both sound fine. It's just this. Do we want this to be at the end or not? I don't know. It's the last question, so if we get it wrong, it doesn't really matter. Kyo wa gakko niji ni owarimasu. I don't like this just not touching. Because if you do it backwards like this, word particle, and then just the end of the sentence. But then do I want this to not touch anything?
学校学校今日は
I don't care. We'll get it wrong. Oh, and again, another sentence has multiple ways. So, kyo gyako wa. So, yeah, the wa could have gone there too. I did switch that around at the end, but apparently both is fine. Like, the wa can go there and it can go there. That's always weird that they can just do that. Oh, yeah, today, day 800. Am I just realizing? I forgot to talk about that. Today is 800, right? Of Duolingo. 800th day of Duolingo. And that's the last legendary that we'll do tomorrow. Then after that, then we'll move on to shop for electronics. Of course, we got Dad, Mom, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for today. So, Chichi.
父
So, obviously that. This one's pretty easy. There's just back, forth, back, forth. It's just crisscross. Crisscross, crisscross. So you are starting from there, but that makes sense, right? Because you're going here, and then there, and then you can calligraphy down into the stroke, but then you have to lift it up back up and do the next one. So left, right, right, left, right?
父
Chichi.
I always say this wrong. We're on the left side, we're stroking to the left, and then we're stroking to the right, and then starting from the right, stroking over to the left.
Chichi.
So to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right,
父
to left, to the right,
父
left, right, left, right.
Chichi.
I mean, you don't really need to put too much thought into this. It's only 4 strokes that are just back and forth. Haha, aka mom.
母
母
It didn't make us what you call it? Pronounce it in English. Also, it's the first time that the box is not written with the box thing, I guess. It looks like it is. You see how this stroke goes down? Where does the stroke go all the way down? There, if you're going to just curve it. Because the way this looks like it's written like the box. You know, like stroke down, then stroke like that, and then a stroke across. Because why else would you have the little nib there at the end, if you can even see that? It implies that this is a stroke down, then you let go, and then continue, but I guess not. And you have to draw your little ones first. I guess like you can stroke down, then curve back up, I guess, if you're trying to be fancy, and that's why it looks like that. See, because there's a little nib here, because these two lines aren't connected to each other. So again, why is there a little nib there? If that's not the case. It's simple to just draw two lines like that, but still. I'll make it confused there and not like draw the middle line last. I might end up wanting to do it as the third line, right? Because once you get to the center, it's like, I want to draw the center line.
Haha.
Like I immediately just gravitate towards wanting to draw that center line. For whatever reason. One more. Chi-chi again for some reason. And now it wants us to write it.
Chichi.
So I'm gonna just start crisscross. Probably one of the easiest shapes in the entire.
Chichi.
Like dictionary. Again, I think the box is still the easiest because it's only 3 strokes. It's just down, then the right one, and then underneath. We can go one more just to get the daily achievement or whatever that's. Haha.
Haha.
Are we doing both of them today?
Chichi.
This seems to be a big test, even though we only done the 2 kanji. And like the ambiance is like slow, so non-existent. I'm just resetting it again. 3, 1, 2, Dad,
Haha.
Mom.
父母
父。父。
3, 2, Dad, I, Mom.
母。
母。
3,
私。
I don't know why I'm doing it in this weird order. 2, Mom, Dad. That again.
1。
1, Dad.
2。
2,
母。
Mom,
私。
I, Mom. Is that a bunch of numbers in there? I feel like I should have had the numbers from the actual lesson. Yeah, I mean, we have numbers here, and they did every number except 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, really? But that is going to be it for today. So yeah, cuties, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers or think about becoming a member. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so you can watch them and subscribers. And don't forget we have a throne now as well. And shout out to the members, EmmyStarr, RaleyDrew, and alexgkiller 880. Hey cuties, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Another deal. See ya.